Second referee is Nestor Matematico, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. Outside spiker from the University of Arizona, number 1, interim team captain, Kalei Mao. Outside spiker from Perpetual Binyan, number 8, Elaine Casilag. Center from De La Salle University, number 9, Kim Fajardo. Middle blocker also from La Salle, number 10, Matjoy Baron. Opposite hitter from La Salle, number 11, Kim Kiana D. Middle blocker from the National University, number 16, Ivy Laxina. Starting libero from La Salle, number 4, Ara Galang. And the head coach for F2, Benson Bokbok. And now the starters for the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers. Center from the National University, number 4, Jasmine Nabor. Opposite hitter from Anderson University, number 7, team captain, Mylene Pat. Outside spiker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 9, EJ Laure. Middle blocker from the University of the East, number 10, Rosel Baliton. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 14, Jack Harandang. Outside spiker from Montenegro, number 17, Yelena Stojovic. Starting libero from FEU, number 24, Buding Duremdes. Head coach for CHERY TIGGO is Clarence Aying Esteban. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers versus the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers.
Starting lineup for the F2 Logistics on your screens right now. Kim Fajardo is the main setter. Of course, we will be interested to see how she will move, how she has recovered. While the starting lineup of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers on your screens, including, of course, Yelena Stojovic. The big applause was for somebody you know very well, Coach Babes, Ivy Laxina.
It's going to be an interesting game right here for the F2 Logistics. Right now, Kim Fajardo will have a taste right away of how Laxina will be moving inside as a middle.
Yeah, talking to some of the players of F2 in the offseason lead up to today's game. And it's a common theme when I ask them, oh, who impressed you during practices? Who's made a major step from the older players? And they always say, oh, Ivy Laxina has been impressive, We know what she can do in college. We saw that already. You know what she can do. She did in high school.
That's right. Yeah.
She brings it to the pros as a rookie. What do you think is she thinking right now? And what does she bring to the table for the comeback in F2?
Well, Kanina, definitely. She tapped me while we were at the table.
Right.
And, well, she didn't know I was observing her during the warm-up. And you can see she's profiling right away. Yeah, you can see she's profiling the opponent. But Kanina, and then also trying to get the tempo with her setter. And that, I think, will be the main difference here.
Right.
She has to set the tempo right away, together with her setter.
All right. Kalei Mao announces her comeback with that spike. 2-0 for F2. Laxina serves that out. Meron bang jitters yan? Tingin mo siya?
All the time. Whether you're a champion team or not, it's always there. It's never gonna go away.
Ikaw lang wala yata, Coach Jitters eh.
Magaling lang
TV
magtago.
debut. As we see, Yelena Stojovic gets us going here. A couple of service errors.
Yeah, exactly what we're talking about, right? The key there is how to manage it. Just go through it, whatever the result, just go, and let it settle.
Elaine Casilag, by the way, also part of the starting lineup for F2, formerly of CHERY TIGGO. Nabor. And great setup to Mylene Pat.
So that's one good thing on the first set, that's what you want to set. You know, your wings right away. Establish your wings. That's the two sides of the court that you need to establish right away, because when you're going good,
Yeah.
that will get you points. And if you're going bad, that's the one also that's going to save you. There you go.
Dig pass. Chance for F2 here. The setup to KKD. Popped up by Svijevic. But will go cross court, and that is a little long. Let's go back to Sam Corrales right now.
All right, even without Lindsay Stalzer, the F2 logistics are still getting a familiar boost in Colleen Malvis Reinforced Conference. I got to speak to her before this match, and she told me how much she missed her teammates. Now, Calais decided to come back because of the loyal and patient fans and the high level of volleyball the Philippines has to offer. Now, at this point in her career, Calais' focus is really health and wellness. Now, in her international trips during the off-season, she found an appreciation for her new pre-game ritual, which is doing yoga and mobility. Now, Calais has been taking care of her mind and body to be in top shape. So let's see how she could lead F2 to their goal of coming together wiser, smarter, and stronger. Back to the panel.
And add to that, Sam, she said that her health is her lifestyle. Taking care of her health is her lifestyle. That has been the important thing to her. She also says, with confidence, Coach Page, Calais says, I am the super glue of F2. She doesn't say she's the glue. She says,
Super
I'm
glue.
the super glue of F2. What do you think she means as we see Major Baron serve here?
Well, there you go. So she made an error, but you can see that she's trying to make her serves offensive, you know, right away. She wants to go fly, enter the net, low trajectory, make your serve into an offense.
Meron pa pala dito. We talk about your familiarity with Ivy Laxina. We gotta talk about your familiarity with Jasmine Nabor, who is the center of Cherry.
Yeah. So see, Jasmine can bring in an offensive kind of setting. You know, always you cannot just ignore her presence once she's in front court,
Right.
Because she will always deliver a surprise attack, a 1-2 play for everyone, no?
Because she used to be a wing spiker also.
That's right. She was my former open hitter.
Yes. You were the one who converted her into
a center.
Right. Why did you convert Jasmine Nabor into a setter, as we are tied right now at 5-all, courtesy of Mylene Paan?
Well, strategically, that's the year when my attack hitters are coming in, the fresh ones.
Yep.
The likes of, Belen is playing really well right then, so we need to shift her. So there you go. That's why she will have to be moved to the right side as a setter, but not take her away from the offense.
Right.
So there you go.
Speaking of offense, Svijevic gets the point right at the net, and this is what also these reinforcements bring to the table. They're usually very tall, 6', 6'1", 6'2", 6'4".
Yes.
So, yung bola, pagka binigyan mo ng konting regalo ng ganyan, medyo delikado.
Exactly,
Oh.
yeah. And they know how to use it.
Definitely.
In particular, this young lady here,
Right.
I see her. Also, technically, she's positioning really well on the attack. No, got to stay behind the ball, take advantage of the height, and hit the ball.
KKD
There you go.
able to get the point there on the opposite side. 6-all, F2, and Cherry Tigggo. Cherry Tigggo, 2 8th place positions in the last 2 conferences, while F2, the last time they were playing, they ended up in 6th place. So they really both want to get out of a rut.
That's right.
As Ivy Laxina closes the door on Karandang.
There you go. It's coming out right now. See, the thing is, if you look at her eyes, she will always look at the feet. Where the feet goes, the body goes. So that's the first thing that you have to see.
Foregoing her last year of eligibility for National University to turn pro. But her fans following her here.
That's a good
in
eye.
the PVL. Duremdes lets it sail out. So we are 7-all. Ganda na simula natin, Coach Bibbs.
That's right, yeah. Kaming mga coaches,
Please.
we always take care of the first 10 points of the game. You have to be at the first on the 10. And you can cruise in the middle, and then you go at it at the last 7 points of the set.
Laxina from the open side, which is something not strange to her also.
That's right.
We'll talk about that when we come back. 8-7 is our score. First set. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Phil Sports Arena for your Tuesday game day. And it is F2 and CHERY TIGGO. F2 with a slight lead, 8-7. The new addition starting right away. That has always been the discussion. Who's going to be the middle for F2 when they start? Meron kang Majoy Baron, pwede
That's
ka
right.
magkasilag, pwede ka
Yeah.
maglaksina.
That's right.
That's a good problem for you coaches.
Always. It's all decided in the training sessions before the game.
F2, courtesy of the former crossover. And this is what we expect in the first few games. A lot of service errors.
Some people won't understand that. Why are they making errors on this kind of stuff? Because they're set to the goal right away. They want to set their serves as part of their offense. So, of course, if you bring that to offense, then some risks you have to be taking.
Right. 1-2.
That's a good play. Yeah.
It's good to see Kim moving lightly again, looking like she's quick laterally. She's got confidence. She's got that bounce.
Ang gusto ko kay Kim kasi very, no excess movement.
Talaga, Coach Tam. Sabi ko nga parang mukha nga siyang tinatamad pag naglalaro, pero hindi.
Hindi. No excess movement. It's all in the eyes.
Ivy Laksina again serving. Underhand. Svijovic.
Right, very good position.
Hey, that's still up.
That's still up. Up, okay.
At tumama na. Referee Joy De Imos, of course. Our first referee, Nestor Matematico, for our second referee. Elena Svijovic, very experienced reinforcement for CHERY TIGGO. Kasilag solid on the first ball. Namor was there. Pat is getting ready. Pat puts it away.
Very good snap at the end of the hit. Yan yung gusto mong makita right away. That's a sign of maturity. Against a set of blockers, kaya pa rin paluin ng mabilis. That's what we want.
Naalala ko yan nung nag-import siya sa Thailand. Sinasabi ni Mylene, yung start ng training nila, 30 minutes, puro free spiking. Kaya laki ng ginaling din ni Mylene. Kelly adjusts in mid-air, still alive. Pat again. Back set. Oh, what a smart hit.
You see that last 4 hits? Hindi lang puro lakas. You can see the tactical side, individually at least, can slow down the ball, go for the weak spots. That's what just happened.
Look at this. Replay. Angling it well. Cut shot for the returning Kalema, who calls the Philippines not her home, but her volleyball home, is what she says, yes.
Interesting, huh?
We'll explain that later as EJ Laure. Vintage, as we call it, the cross-court EJ Laure attack.
Yeah, yan talaga ang paborito niya na the cross-court.
Naku, ilang taon mong nakalaban sa high school yan?
Sa kanya, 2 years, 3 years, I think. And
then
with her sister, yeah.
Another,
Imagine the pressure we're having back then. Grabe yan.
buong high school, you faced a Laure. That is beyond the antenna. Would have been legal if it made it within the antenna. Aragalang playing libero for F2. Your thoughts on that? Or when you saw that, when you found out about that?
Which one?
When Aragalang turning into libero.
Well, sayang, no? Sayang. Because he's one of the best hitters in the game, no? Established himself as the best hitter. But of course, there's always a reason kung bakit ganon. No?
That the coaches know, yes?
Yeah. But you know, as coaches, we know, like the likes of Aragalang, the strongest tool there is the mind. You cannot take her away from the court because she sees things that others cannot.
Right.
And of course, she's also the comfort zone of the rest of the players.
Yeah.
Remember, all the stable and reliable players right now, the old group.
Yes, the core.
She played with them the longest years. So you don't want to take that right away.
Nice delay there by Karandang. And CHERY TIGGO with a 2-point lead. Very nice quality volleyball here at the start. Nabor delaying that set. Karandang targeting the back row. And Mylene Pat will get us going for this rally. You're watching us live on One Sports and One Sports Plus. That is the voice of Coach Raymond Babes Castillo with us right now.
You know what I like? What I like about this team, early on, towards the first few points, no, Actually, it's 13-11 points. Ginagamit na kagad nila ang back row hits. And that's a good thing because that adds another dimension to the offense system.
Manjoy Baron will serve for F2, down by 1, 12-13. Casilag, KKD, and Ivy Laxina, that is what Kim Fajardo will work with.
Oh, look at that, Baboon. Look at that was the serve working for F2. No?
Di ba si Coach Ramil, they preach that kailangan loaded serves. Parang ang mortal sin kay Coach Ramil yung mga madalas na net serve, di ba?
Of course, but you know, you have only 3 direct skill points that you can get a point from. No? So that's one of them.
One.
To serve. Yeah.
Laure, cross court.
On her favorite angle.
Yes.
Right there. Okay. That was a good
EJ looks good today. I mean, like, you know, she looks like physically, looks like she's back.
That's right, yeah. You can see it from the rhythm. Ganda ng tono, ganda ng timing. You can see it right away. If you're a coach, you can see if they can position and their timing is impeccable, that's a good sign. She's going to have a good game.
They need it badly. 14-13 is the score. Casilag gets it through the block.
Going through the block.
I've always admired this mechanics ni Casilag pagdating sa kanyang palo. Napaka-ikli nung wind-up niya,
That's
Coach.
right, the last action. No?
Oo.
Well, she's working on the left side, no? Ako,
tama.
pag ganun, bagay na bagay yun sa middle. Yung mga ganung angulo ng
Balik sa open. Nice take by EJ. Bump set. Svivic. Good soft attack. Yeah. Oh, what a smart attack by Elaine Casilag. Parang pinitik lang sa gitna.
Ang pinakamaganda no, knowing when to apply the slow roll shots. That's a good shot from Casilag, earning them a good point. You know what I noticed here? The short hits has a lot of value here. You know? Lalo na dito sa PVL. Kailangan alam mo when to deploy that.
Bakit, Coach?
Well, because, you know, these guys are tall. And ang pinakamahirap dyan is moving forward.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Okay.
It's easier.
Okay.
It's easier to see right away your lateral left to right.
Right.
It's always difficult to move forward and back.
Svivic goes high hands. Fajardo opens up to Casilag. Casilag rejected. Fajardo, back row, Maikle, mababa. Chance for Cherry Tigggo for the counter.
Full back row.
No touch. Baat knew it. Sa tunog pa lang ng bola, parang the contact was a little off.
Contact, yeah.
So from being down 3, F2 takes a 2-point lead going to the second technical timeout. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, the F2 fans are back because their team is back and they had time to heal physically and mentally that last conference. I actually asked them, in the last conference, did you watch the games even if you're not involved? Kasi baka parang yung mga iba, detach muna. And a lot of them said yes because we're professionals. We need to know who we're going to go up against in the next conference. You like that, Coach?
I like that.
Hinabol ni Nabor. Baat. Chance for F2. They're on a 5-1 run. Nice coverage there by Tiang Abi. That is out.
You know, gusto ko yun. Sinubukan ni Casilag yung away shots, you know, cross shots. Kailangan niya subukan yun because I think her set of blockers are already anticipating her stage shots.
Chaya Dorador on your screens. You haven't seen her. Back here for Cherry Tigggo is what I meant. As Fajardo takes a look at Laxina, rolls the ball to the other side. Good dive by Karandang. Easy
Ball
ball.
from the other side.
Pinitik. Fajardo.
There you go.
Lumusot. Good reaction there by KKD. And it is Kalema
Now
who
it's
puts it away.
Now it's kicking in.
Back row attack.
That's right, yeah. So
Good save.
You got to always deploy the back row attack because once it engages, you'll really have that value of a point right there.
Again, for those who just tuned in late, Lindsay Stalzer, their captain, the reinforcement, is out for today on health and safety protocols. Unfortunately, she was so excited to play again because the last time she was here in the Philippines, Coach Babes, it was 2020 and it was a shortened tournament. Her second tournament for F2, napitin, naputol, so parang unfinished business para sa kanya. So she was aching to get back as Ivy Laxina is aching to get this first set, 18-16.
I think if I'm not mistaken, 3 points against the Ivy.
You're spot on, Coach Babes. Laxina doing it from different spots of the floor too. She gets us going now. Targets the reinforcement. Back from the other side, dumps it.
Very good tempo on the set. So yun yung hinahanap ko ngayon. You know? I think both teams already are activating all the spaces in the court, but now they have to play around with the tempo. You know? If they want to speed it up right away.
Mylene also looking good here in this reinforced conference. Said she was a little burnt out already with a lot of health issues and nicks and dings from her import days, and then her comeback here na walang pahinga. Ito mukhang nakapagpahinga ng gusto.
You know, recovery talaga is equally important as yung regular training mo. You know, pag tama ang pahinga, you'll always come back 100%. That's a good serve.
That's what you can say also for Kim Fajardo. Been resting for a while now. Digs it up. Sets up KKD. Bumalek, over ball. Good reaction there by Baliton. Laure will send it over for a free ball. Back set.
Right wing hit from KD. You know, I like how F2 is deploying all.
Varying.
Lahat, even offense and the serves, chinaga nila yung low serves, low trajectory, fast serves. Laging nawawala yung first contact. So, importante, you don't have to get all the point right away all the time.
All right, let's listen into Coach Aying first.
Okay. Mag-play tayo. Ano tayo ng ano? Yung Cherry gamitin mo. Paggalawin niyo yung blocker sa kabila. So, basic yung ginagawa yan. Set, open. Now, we make combination attacks, okay? If one good receive, then combination attack.
Maganda.
Luwag ikot para makapasok sa dalawa. Okay.
Coach Aying Esteban, who took over the job April of this year, 2022. What did you take from that timeout, Coach Babes?
Well, he wanted to activate right away the offense. Dalhin ang bola sa setter right away and activate the offense. Now, importante yun, but you know, at this point, kailangan yung both wings have to be ready at any kind of situation. No? Paluin nila. Don't just give out a free ball.
Soft attack. Balik kay KKD. Ang laki ng buwang sa likod ng blocker, and Duremdes could not get to it in time. The lead is at its biggest right now at 4.
So ito na boom yung sinasabi natin. When you are challenging your defense, opponent's defense, trying to make them move forward and back, that can be really, really tiring on the legs.
Especially for the taller players.
That's correct.
What a serve. Back row.
That's a good back row.
Yeah. Viovic.
Pero nakita mo yun, the way F2 targets the middle hitter, takes out the middle right away.
Dorador back. In for Cherry Tigggo. Former UE standout, replacing another former UE standout in Rosel Baliton, who at one point dabbled into setting also when you're seeing the women's division of the UAAP. Good recovery there by Casilag.
Laure giving a free ball.
Fajardo
Good
one
hand set. There you go.
And it is Cherry Tigggo loses the point there. Good ad-lib there by Kim Fajardo. Liberos of F2, Galang and Maraño doing a splendid job, and they have a 4-point lead. Let's listen in the last timeout of Coach Aing.
Oy, emergency set na eh. Dapat nandun ka na. Ikaw na dapat kumukuha dati nun. Kaya tumitigil tayo. Di ba? Maylin, ready lang agad doon sa dulo. Ano tayo? Idikit natin ito. 4 na lumalayo ng kalaban na. At same time, nasa atin yung receiving. Dapat tayo umatake na yun.
Let's go! Hey, Jenny! Sangigot!
Coach Clarence was pointing out, when the setter gets the first ball, the left back player should be switching right away. So roll as a secondary setter. And still have your left wing, middle back role player in the right wing. That's what he wants to do. So, but that system, that has to be like a habit.
Oh! Right in between of Duremdes and Zvijovic. Ito yung masakit. Twice siya nag-timeout. Twice siya napuntosan. That's always a painful thing for a coach.
The husband and wife situation. Ang tawag namin.
Talaga?
Yeah. Lagay mo sa gitna.
Sa gitna, binigay. Oh, what a dig there by Kim Fajardo. Chance here for CHERY TIGGO. They are down 5. Karandang in the middle. Fajardo with a save. And CHERY TIGGO breaks the run. But you know that Kim Fajardo is healthy when she's doing all of these things. She's diving, she's trying to save.
Pursuing everything, right?
Alina Picar will come in for Maylin Pat, and the return of Dindin Santiago Manabat for Jasmine aboard, the double sub for Coach Esteban. Of course, Santiago Manabat dealt for a long time with that leg injury, foot injury, early on in the last conference, which really brought down the morale of CHERY TIGGO from the start.
That was a difficult transition for Coach Clarence, no?
Oo, malas nung simula ni Coach. Tapos nasa haluan pa ng mga health and safety protocols. Oh, what a dig by Dindin. She sends it back. Leaders 4. KKD again. Sumayad, but swerte sila because sumayad din si KKD sa net.
Touch the net.
Oo. Says Nestor Matematico.
So this one, they can take advantage of this situation.
Si Coach Bokbok naman ang tumawag ng timeout. Makinig tayo.
Kailangan doon sa sigurado, hindi doon sa mukhang maganda. Di ba? Doon sa sigurado makakapuntos. Kung nandun na, binigay yung chance sa inyo, kunin nyo na. Huhulog nyo pa, paluin nyo na. Diretsuhin nyo. Okay?
Dalawa na lang to, ha? Dalawa na lang. Let's go, Eto!
A very cerebral, clinical Coach Bokbok. Yan ang kanyang reputation.
That's right.
You know, he loves watching film. He loves breaking down. He's a geek, just like you, Coach Babes, when it comes to the sport of volleyball.
Well, of course, he started in our program in the College of St. Benilde. He was still my setter back then.
Right.
And then I noticed his curiosity on numbers. So that's when we activated before ng best friend ko si Jong Abara. We recognize his talent and sabi namin, you can master this, Coach Bok.
He found his place in the sun, in the volleyball sun, so to speak.
Yeah.
And now he is trying to lead F2 to a championship here in the reinforced conference. His lead is down to 2 now. And a chance to cut it. Picar, jump set to Laure. Overset, or make that overpass by
That's
Gala.
the way to take advantage. No? Always, if you have a single blocker in front of you, you got multiple angles, so go for it.
Desclemente comes in for Manjoy Baron. The one-and-done player from LaSalle, transferred from the NCAA to UAAP 1 year, and of course, a couple of years now for F2. Fajardo, back set. Wow, what anticipation by CHERY TIGGO.
Now they're closing in.
Humabol, 23 all. Coach Bokbok calls his second and last time out. 5-0 run.
Diba? Ilang opportunity yan, no? 4, oh. Wala tayong magawa. Come on. Hintayin mo na yung quick sa kami ba to? Okay, let's go.
Eto!
How did Cherry Tigggo come back here in this 5-0 run? How did they pull it off?
Two situations. The last one, they took advantage of the block. Importante. And if you're serving, your blocking system should be ready all the time to take the point if in case the serving. And then the second one, nabigyan sila ng free ball. So that free ball for me is the turnaround for the Cherry Tigggo to close in the gap. Now they're 23-all.
Ganda ng ating first set dito. Great for the fans watching us on One Sports. Great dig there by Manaba. She's had a couple of great emergency digs. And they take over the lead. 6-0 run.
Favorite shot right there.
But you see the power is back. Coach Babes, that we didn't see in the last two conferences.
That's right.
Or we didn't see it consistently.
Correct. And I think she's very happy with that shot.
I'm sure the fans are too. 24-23, all of a sudden a set point for Cherry Tigggo.
There you go.
And a chance to go for it here. Back to EJ. And it is Cherry Tigggo. 7-0 run to take the first set.
So there you go. When luck comes in also, pag pumasok yung luck, I mean, you know, tumama sa net, who would know kung gagawa ba ng punto sa iyo or not, no?
Siyempre.
But there you go. I mean, Cherry Tigggo saw the opportunity, no? Dun pa lang sa 23rd point nila, nakita nila yung opportunity, did not let go, and that's it. I guess si F2 naman, kanina when I saw them,
Balikan kita, Coach Babes. I want to get your thought on F2, who is down a set. We'll go to set number 2 when we come back. What an exciting first set. We're only in the first game of our Tuesday doubleheader. Later on, of course, Choco Mucho and the defending champions of the Reinforced Conference, Petrogas. But what a treat here in set number 1. And Cherry Tigggo, a champion team on their own. Remember in Ilocos, when they, before the last couple of conferences. So these two teams are champion teams and they showed some grit. Kumapit at nakuha pa on a 7-0 run at the end.
very important that you recognize situation of the game. Yun yung hindi na nakikita sa training. Only in the game that you will see it. That's correct. As you can see, kanina si Signal, si Cherry Tigggo, nakita niya yung opportunity on the, I think it's on the 21st pa lang.
Correct, 23-21 yun.
Steady lang siya, activated the wings. Not great passes, no? Wala ding great passes. But again, they activated the wings.
You're looking at the numbers and the between the two, and yung errors nitong ng F2 Logistics dumami dun sa dulo. At sa dulo, you coaches always say sometimes it's the timing of those errors that really spell the difference.
Yeah, but you can actually control it right away. If you see that it's increasing kanina, I think dapat nagpalit na, no? If this is my opinion only, dapat kanina nagpalit na ng atake, activate the middle right away because you know, ang mga blockers natin lalo na at the end points of the game will always be the heightened attention ng opponent. So kailangan lipat mo na. Napag-aralan Pag-aralan yung dalawang.
Nabasa.
Oo, napag-aralan na. Kumbaga, sumusunod na lang ang katawan. You gotta disrupt that, you know, you gotta put in another angle in attack.
Well, remember again, F2 unfortunately working with a handicap here, so to speak, with Lindsay Stalzer, not part of the team.
That also you have to factor in.
Get because as we know, in a conference like Reinforced Conference, pagka nagkaagit-gitan, you also rely on your reinforcement a lot.
Just like what happened to Cherry Tigggo in the last few points.
Mahanap yung pasok din ni Alina Bicar and din Santiago Manabat para kay Coach Esteban.
Yes, credit to Coach Esteban.
Ganda rin nung coaching matchup natin, Coach Vince.
Ganda,
The attack by Nabor.
kami kasi, you know, I don't know if I have to consider myself one of the old coaches. But, ang saya din tingnan nito eh, no?
Masaya.
Masaya tingnan nito. The new batch of coaches, no?
Right. And what they bring to the table.
That's right.
How they treat the game and read the game and innovate the game also.
Yes.
Ikaw rin mismo nagsasabi, Coach, nakikwentuhan tayo in the off-season. You're always trying to learn. You yourself always trying to learn.
Beginner's mind every time. Every time.
One of your students back in the day, Jasmine Nabor, gets us going for this rally.
You know that Jasmine started as a track and field athlete.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Grabe yung naging evolution din niya as the point will go to F2 here.
So right now you can see si Cherry kind of getting hang of their blocking, no? So medyo nahihirapan na. Hindi man nila mas-tough block. You can see that they're always touching the ball every time F2 is
Soft block
soft block. Pwede yun.
That one will go out. Mao with a service ace. She is the interim captain today as Lindsay Stalzer not with us for their first match here in F2. Pat on the other side, puts it away.
Mahirap yun, ha? Very difficult to put in a left wing hitter on the left side. Mahirap basahin to the blockers. And,
yun na nga, pinakita pa niya yung twist ng katawan.
Effort din yun for an open hitter with a left hand swing.
Svijevic. Fajardo, combination play.
Good three-man block right there.
Casilag sends it over with a rolling ball. Durendes, dig pass. Pat again.
Very strong. That's always the favorite side of the left wing hitter.
Definitely.
Ibang lakas.
Let's get a report from our Sam, our very own Sam Corrales right now. Sam?
I got to speak to the captain of the Cherry Tigggo crossovers, Mylene Paat, and she told me that this fresh new look of the team adds a renewed energy to everybody in the squad. Now, as we saw in the first set, the team really came alive in the end, and that's because of everybody's commitment to get better and their energy that they bring together. Now, as you can see in the bench, they're really cheering each other on, especially with the younger ones taking initiative. Now, Mylene told me na pandagdag energy din ito sa kanilang mas matatanda sa team. According to Mylene, masunurin ang mga bata, and you can really see them taking initiative and stepping up. So let's see how far she could lead the squad with their new look this conference. Back to the panel.
Now, Sam, we cannot agree anymore with what you said and what she said. It is so evident, that energy. It took a while for them to find it, but when they did, they really showed it. And EJ Laure with that last cross-court attack, baon na baon.
Dalang barangay ka nga.
Yo, yan ang EJ Laure of old talaga. But what a blessing for Cherry Tigggo to have her back. Have her back playing. That will be off the block, yes.
Yeah, Jasmine Nabor taking advantage of the two strong left and right wing hitters on her rank right now, the front hitters. Saya niyan. Take advantage, 3 rotations. Diba?
Paat, Paliton, Laure. Svijevic serving. What a cannon sent back by Durendes. Back set. Svijevic was there.
I like that. No, kailangan ganun. Sustain mo lang.
Woo! What an adjustment by Mylene. 7-3, and Coach Benson Bokbok will not wait for the technical timeout anymore.
Okay? Lahat ng wing, nakaabang sila sa power. Pero yung mga gitna, yung gitna dun sa likod, walang bantay yun. Makukuha ng gitna yun, ng middle. Okay?
I just have to say this. I don't feel fire on the court. Nobody on the court wants to be there. No one wants the ball. Nobody wants to go for it. There's tons of people on the bench that want to be on the court with me and with the people that's talking. Step it up!
Ooh, goosebumps at the end of that timeout.
The spirit of the team.
You see, that is the reason why she says she is the super glue of the team.
That's right. you know, F2 is doing everything right.
Yeah.
Attacking at the right angle. Kailangan mo lang yan lagyan ng konting diin, diba?
Right.
Makuha ka on the first few attempts. Persist. That's what you do, persist.
Let's see if that speech wakes up F2 here, because they need a spirited rally. But EJ Laure.
EJ Laure.
Oh my, the angles we're seeing from her today. 8-3 for CHERY TIGGO. Three is a score. Sometimes the momentum that you have from the first set gets killed with the change of the sets.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and for CHERY TIGGO, nagpapatuloy, Coach Babes.
Oo. Well, you know, pagkatapos mong pag-aralan yan, all the stats are in, all your systems are kicking in, kailangan diligan mo na yung spirit mo. And clearly, you know, all the players of CHERY TIGGO, all the legs are springing.
You're right.
You know? So, yan when you're a coach, pag nakita mong andyan na sila, feed it, di ba?
Well, they said they are rebuilding, they are renewed. They said they are unloading players and having new players. But it's also the older players who have bounced back as we have a long rally here.
There you go, good eye.
9-3. Pat leads CHERY TIGGO at 9.6 points from EJ Laure so far.
Time to experiment na. Activated na si EJ Laure, Pat on the right side. About time to activate na the back row.
Let's see. Yeah, and let's see. You know, Kalei Mao had that spirited speech earlier.
Speech, yeah.
She's looking for somebody to respond. Pat in the middle.
There you go. So, di ba makikita mo na one hitter against three blockers, lumusot pa rin. Very confident, very springy, very snappy. Everything's working for CHERY TIGGO right here.
Okay, Kalei Mao said in that there's so many people on the bench who want to contribute.
Yeah.
If they're given a chance, that's her speech. So now Coach Benson Bokbok brings in Chloe Cortez, Iris Tolenada, who will set Chloe Cortez. It's funny that they can come in together. I asked Iris about, you know, Chloe, and she said she seems to be back to 100% after her injury also. Itong si Chloe. So we'll see if they have an effect here. Automatically, they get a point.
That's right. Tama yun Maganda Malalim ang bench ng East.
Lalim. There, stacked.
So you can always, given an opportunity, put in fresh legs inside.
Chloe, Ivy, and Elaine ang pagpipilian ni Iris Tolenada. Laure again!
Hindi pwedeng bitawan si EJ Laure ng isang block lang.
Especially this version.
That's correct.
This old version of her.
That's right. Hindi pwede.
Look at the height. Look at the snap of that wrist.
And what I like about her, tinatamaan niya the right spot. Tinatamaan niya the right height.
Wow. And you know, she has a ton of fans. They'd be really happy to see this. Great save by Baliton and Svijovic. Over ball.
Yeah.
Sa likod binigay. Pat!
I like that.
Oh, they're not gonna allow. They're not gonna allow.
You know, that key ball right there, pwede mo nang paluin yun, but CHERY decided to set it up.
Kalei Mao having a discussion with Joy Vinimus, saying she believes it was saved. Let's look at that again, Coach. Let's see what you see. Tell me what you see, rather. Tumama na rin ang ano.
80% of the ball went into the court, went on the court.
Wow, this is an 8-point lead. F2 gets a gift. Good decision by Mao there. Abby Maranyo is back. We all know how fiery she can get to, so let's see. Chloe Cortez
If
in the
Maui's
meantime.
asking for a fire.
Correct.
That's exactly where you can get.
Karandang. Good save by Chloe. Iris to Casilag.
Oh, that's what I was saying, man. Casilag should try a different angle.
Jasmine delays the set.
You gotta touch the net.
Joy D.
Fuck the
Imus.
center.
Okay, he's gonna talk to Jasmine. Nasigo.
ata.
Alam mo, lagi ko sinasabi, Coach Babe, sa ere minsan, as a player, sometimes you don't notice that eh.
There you go.
Pero sumabit
tumatama. Lalo na sa setter.
And when you're playing, sometimes these things, di ba?
Because you're checking on 3 angles all at the same time.
So 2 straight points for F2 there on a couple of errors from Cherry Tiggo. Box set.
They have to take care of that. First ball.
Casilag.
Good first ball.
Jasmine delays it.
Good.
Karandang with a block.
Ako, I give credit to the middle, of course, but of course to the setter. Bringing in only one blocker for her attackers. That's the job of the setter. Bring down your blocks. Ika nga ay set the stage for your attackers.
13 serving 6. 2-0 run by F2.
That's a sharp serve.
Yeah. Chance ball.
It's a free ball. Another opportunity to make a point.
Sa likod binigay.
There you go, back row.
Mau and Cortez communicating but unable to get to the ball. 14-6 is the score. Alina Picar and the rest of the champions from the Open Conference in Baccarat enjoying this lead.
That situation there, very good timing on activating the back row, disorienting the block on the other side.
Speaking of, may halong gigil, may halong galit at gigil. Ito si dun sa palo and he overcooks that one. 15-6. Cherry Tiggo was down by 5 points in the first set earlier. And they just turned it around. 2 quick timeouts by Coach Clarence. Oh, what a move by Iris Tolenada there on the 1-2.
We didn't see that during the first set and the second half. Good thing to bring it out right now. You got to take out all the magic in the box.
Casilag, 7, serving 15 here in set number 2. Di nagustuhan. Di nagustuhan. Durandes could not handle the heat.
No, hindi nagustuhan eh, no?
Hindi niya nagustuhan, oh.
But nawala lang
Phoenix,
siya
no?
sa timing.
Yes.
Helena.
Eight will be serving 15. And it's in the hands of Elaine Casilag. Second set action, F2 versus Cherry Tiggo. Misreceived. Duremdes.
Off-system situation for EJ Laure.
Mau on the combination.
Mau is making her presence in front of the court.
But it's the defense.
Defense pa rin.
F2 getting frustrated here.
That's going to be a very difficult attack to defend on. Lalo na kung ganun. One block in the middle and then 5 players on the floor. Ang hirap-hirap nun. 5 spaces.
16-8. We'll be back. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena A hot start by Ivy Laksina and by F2.
But Cherry Tigggo is getting all the momentum in this set.
Led by Laure with, sorry, by Pat, 11 points. Laure with 7. Also, we have to mention Karandang and her 5 points. And that's all because of Jasmine Nabor.
That's right. Of course, the good passes, the good digs. But again, the decision will be on the setters. So, given one block, dig na. No? First, zero tempo, madidisrupt kagad ang depensa like what we saw kanina, isang block.
That's Ayel Estaniero and Taibei Ria. Earlier, as you saw, scouting for team signal.
That's a good set.
Miss hit, parang ano?
Miss hit. Pero makikita mo yung set.
Yeah. So palitan ng tao muna si Coach Clarence dito. Yung kaninang double sub. That kind of made the difference for them in that first set. Santiago Manaba. We're just happy to see some of these players who went through a lot of injuries bounce back. As you look at Ivy Laksina, bounce back and play again, like in the case of Nathan Santiago Manaba, EJ Laure, of course, about Chloe Cortez. We saw that Kim Fajardo. There's nothing like seeing them play.
That's correct, yeah.
Just as a fan, as Ivy Laksina sends it to the net. The lead is still 17-10.
Yes. Cherry Tigggo making the substitution, allowing them to have 3 front row hitters available for them every time.
Shota Alvarez comes in for the first time for the F2 Logistics team, down 7. Karandang. Oh, what a point again by Iris Toledana, showing some spring in those legs.
Yun ang maganda. You activate your zero tempo, make the blockers have second toss all the time, diba? Yun ang importante. And then sustain it.
Right.
Sustain mo lang.
She told me she feels like she's quicker and more efficient this conference in terms of how she feels physically. And we're seeing it on the court right now. Now they're chasing. Oh,
wow, that's a good hustle. And it's
it's
back
alive.
into the court. It's alive. Strong hit from Kylie.
What a save by Cherry Tigggo. Now they're the ones on the attack.
Okay. There you go. Masaya si EJ. It paid off for her. Medyo delikado yung hustle na yan, ha?
Oo nga eh.
She hit the board.
I know. I mean, first game of the season. We joke about it, but dun mo makikita, hindi mo matawaran ang effort ng EJ Laure. She doesn't care. She was gonna go and try to catch. That's with a 7-point lead, ha?
And the team is complementing her energy. Yun ang importante. On the first game, set the tone. Ganda yan.
I hope she's okay. Yeah. Tolenada. Back set. That is out. That will be a point for Kalei Mao.
I hope ma-activate nga lahat ng attackers dito sa F2 because they need this.
Kalei Mao with 9 points leading F2 as expected. No Lindsay Stalzer. Svivic. Good take there by Tolenada. Chloe Cortez.
Ang ganda ng basa ni Cortez doon. No? Sarado yung block, but she saw a very thin gap on the right side, right on the line. Difficult shot yun, ha?
All throughout her UST career, she has been a spark off the bench. Siya ay maaasahan lagi ni Coach Kung Fu. She rarely started, but when she was off the bench, she had this energy that, you know, di matawaran. Mylene Pa puts it away. What an approach from our angle pa, no, Coach Biggs?
Ang ganda.
19-13, Coach Bates Castillo is with me. My name is Boom Gonzalez. Sam Corrales, of course, our third member of our broadcast team for our first game of our Tuesday
Ang ganda
doubleheader.
first day ko to, Boom.
Oo, swerte mo. Tama, Coach. Well, you know what? To be honest, Coach, marami tayong makikitang magandang laro because of the way the teams are composed.
That's right,
This
yeah.
conference, and then the reinforcements pa.
And now that they're recovered better, so we're going to expect a lot of firepower.
Yes.
This conference.
I think this is going to be a great conference
That's right,
for the
that's
PVL,
right.
and you are lucky, and we're lucky that you're joining us. here on the team. As you break it down here, 2013, that's 2014.
Oh, there you go.
Yung mga players on the bench,
now
right?
putting out some points for the team, and hopefully the whole team picks it up from there. The energy.
Now serving for FT Logistics, Lourdes Clemente.
2014, Des Clemente. That's 4 of the 6 players on the bench, off the bench now for Coach Bokbok. Shola Alvarez on the other side. Chaya Dorodor naman dito sa kabila.
The 2 substitution system. Working for CHERY TIGGO. The substitution, always giving an offensive stance on your side all the time. Very important. Yeah.
Chaya Dorodor with a 7-point lead and a 1-set lead. Two teams trying to bounce back from disappointing conferences. What a set! Oh, what a dig by Mao. Reverse. Cortes na naman!
Yo, once you got an angle, no, persist. Doon ka lang. As long as it's working. Banat ng banat. Doon sa angle na yun.
Oh, these former USD players making some noise. Picar, Laurek, Cortes, all making a difference for their teams. Spate of injuries for Chloe. Iris told me she looked very healthy and had a lot of bounce. Great jump, she said, in the off-season.
I like it when players communicate, no? Communicate their situation. Oh, very good. Another great cross-court hit from EJ Laure. Favorite talaga niya.
Sobra, no?
Yes.
Parang ano eh, plakado eh. Look at this. I mean, that's a tough set also by Dorentes, by the way.
Oh, and the blockers are already set.
Tama.
Against him.
The EJ that we missed.
All CHERY TIGGO has to do here is sustain.
Mao. It's just too much power on that one.
Never reliable.
16-22.
She said, you know, she was really looking forward to being part of the PVL. Para nga daw magkasubukan na who is the best team.
I like that attitude.
Right? Because this is her first time here in the PVL, right? Not the first time in the Philippines, obviously. Won championships with F2, but in the PVL with everybody around. Tolenada. Back to Mao. Why not?
Going over the block. Totally over the block.
It's
That's what I like about Mao. You know, hindi lang yung fiery energy niya. Minamatch niya talaga.
She backs it up. She backs it up. In other words.
So yun ang gusto ko.
Tolenada.
Lang talaga may pick up.
It's not the first time that she's playing with Mao. Talk about Iris. They did with the Champions League also.
That's
Short tournament. Was the first time they played together. Obviously, they have this Phil-American connection too. Alvarez, nice serve.
Consistent serve. It's her second. You don't like that at this stage of the game.
No, dahil 23 points na yung CHERY. In danger of going down 2 sets to love. Ang hirap nung set ni Nabor, ginawa ng paraan. Ayun, yung Siko. Yung Ivy on the way up.
Over-eager, medyo over-eager to stop the ball from the net.
Good serve by EJ.
Yeah.
Perfect pass by Iris Tolenada. Iris has played well in substitution to Kim Fajardo.
That's right.
Babe.
What she's doing is she's trying to explore saan pwedeng pumasok, you know, where they can take angles on the quick. Kanina, those are all 8 quicks, meaning right in the middle. This time, she wants Ivy to move 3 meters away. So, ganda yan.
Ito, sumisigaw dito ang ating bench ng CHERY TIGGO. Tapos. They want a finishing kick here. They're 2 points away, but they give a point away. At alam mo na, tatawag na ng timeout.
Of course.
Si Coach Clarence. And we, makikichismis tayo. We will eavesdrop on this huddle.
Maarte yung bola din. Hey, control. control mo yung bola mo. First ball natin, pag nag-wild, control the ball, bigay mo na sa pinaka-porsyento mo. Kaya nandito yung import natin, nandito yung center na maliit. So, kailan na, the blocker is short, so you can go straight. Okay? Idulo mo dun sa Ngayon, pag mo pagsabungin si, malaki yung dun. I-B mo, tapos tsaka i-open mo. Di sumama si Laksina, dito tayo sa open bumato.
I like what Coach Clarence said right there. You know, direct to the point, get that situation, middle hitter, if the server targets you, leave it with the passers behind you. Dapat ganun lang, be patient.
They're 2 points away here. Down 4 are F2. On a little bit of a run for Coach Benson Bokbok as Ivy Laksina will try to pound on this or work on this 3-1 run that F2 is on. Good serve.
Good serve. Very offensive.
Svijovic. Oh, what a find down the line. That is her 5th point, Elena Svijovic. Simple, no, Coach Bates?
Well, kami mga coaches, we appreciate that.
Oh, what a cut.
Appreciate that.
Beautiful cut. And a crucial one because that sets up set points, right? Great timeout again by Coach Clarence. Got a duck. Played very well so far. Open up to Kalemao. Gets it through the block. No room for error for F2 here, though. Mao scoring a 12 point on 10 attacks so far. She's got a couple of aces, too. Tolenada will get us going for this rally. Svijovic, soft block by F2. Tolenada goes back to the well. Oh, good save by Bach, but the well is not dry yet.
Ganda nun. Tempo change from Kalimao. Kanina, 3 straight strong hits from Kalimao. Making a shift to a low tempo, disrupting, disorienting your pass.
Tell me if I'm right, Coach. This Tolenada-Mao connection seems to be working. Parang meron silang
And in this situation, dun ka talaga pupunta sa go-to guy nila.
This is where they also miss Lindsay Stalzer, obviously. What a serve by Iris. Bad from the back. Chan.
Ball.
Oh! And somebody touched the net, apparently. Was it Iris?
No, I think it's a...
It's a...
Noble. I didn't see the sign.
But they're going to call CHERY TIGGO point. Yeah, it might have not been. Let's look at this, Coach. Take me through it.
Yeah, she's from back row.
Back row.
She cannot block. And that's the point to go.
All right. CHERY TIGGO with a 2 sets to love lead. We will be back. It is a 2 sets to love lead by CHERY TIGGO crossovers. A comeback in that first set, 25-23 via a 7-0 run. And here in the second set, they basically maintained a lead that they had from the jump. Let's look at some highlights from set number 2. And you see Coach Benson Bokbok nagpalasa talaga. Dito naghahanap na siya ng...
Tama naman. Yes, tama naman. That's a good move. It's just that CHERY TIGGO has already sustained their momentum and are now trying to activate all the offense they have on them. No? So, medyo mahirap pigilin na. Yan, gusto ang set. A last-minute decision change from Jasmine.
That's my heat pot. It's 12 points on 12 attacks. Iris Tolenada led a little bit of a comeback here with the bench player, Shola Alvarez. Diba? Pinasok na ni Coach Benson si Chloe Cortez.
Right.
As we look at the numbers, F2 still with a little more errors than their counterparts here.
Medyo bumaba yung errors. But you see, the production of the attack, medyo bumaba na. What I always say to my players every time, kahit win or lose on a set, pursue lang lagi, no? Watch your production on the attack, watch your production on the block. No? Kailangan nagpo-produce ka lang dyan. And of course, the only one thing you cannot control is the reaction from the other side. So definitely, they have to bring up their production on the attacks and the block.
Ang ganda ng ngiti dito ni Coach Clarence Esteban. You know him very well. It is nice to see a coach who is brought into a program, well, obviously ninalas siya ng last conference, but to finally have a complete deck of cards, so to speak, to work with.
Right.
Parang at least fair yung judgment on Coach Clarence. What have you seen this so far? And how do you know him in terms of his system and how he plays and coaches volleyball? He's a former MVP in the UAAP, diba?
UST, if I'm not mistaken, right? But not too many know that itong si Clarence was my #1 opponent, yung team niya,
Okay.
the high school. A lot of people know na galing lang, NU was my prime team. Then meron akong boys team. Siya yung,
Right.
siya yung
Tama.
nag-lead noon si Clarence. But here on the PVL conference, nakikita ko yung maturity niya. Very young coach, but a very mature take on his team right now. Sabi niya sa akin kanina, we will stick with the system. We will try for the system to become stable, and let's see from there. Tama ka. When he is given the right materials and the right players into the system, then there you go. That will be a different ball game for him.
And it's not even the import dominating the
That's correct.
Diba?
That's
it's
correct.
the local players are playing
Yes,
very well for
yes.
him. Nice pick up there by Svievich. But a chance ball. F2 has to start better here at set number 3. Somebody touched the net, and it's Pat caught by Joy D. Imus as we are tied 1-all.
Tama ka, Boomer. This set, they really have to, Hindi pwede
magpaiwan, no?
Pwede. But again, this group has been through a lot, a lot of wins, a lot of struggles through. So I think they can do it. Basta dapat lang dire-diretso.
That is out, though. Yeah, they were telling me after the last conference that they joined, when they ended up 2-2 and then eventually ended up in 6th place, they said they had to have a conversation to really air out what happened. But they also realized that part of it is really, injuries.
Of course.
They were not healthy. As we see, Ivy Laxina there give away a point on the running attack, which we haven't seen a lot of here in this match. Service errors, 9 for F2. Yun, mabigat yan. 4 only for Cherry total in this game.
Service errors on the third set. Kailangan yan makontrol mo.
Oh, I love that they went back to the set.
Yeah, so I was about to say kanina, okay lang yung first error niya on the first attempt. Don't let go on that. Continue lang. A good thing that they pushed through with that.
Wow, we've seen Ivy do it all. Open, kanina,
That's
middle,
right,
running, slide.
Yeah.
Such a gem of a rookie for F2.
There you go.
That's an overreach. An illegal attack on Jasmine Abor.
So look at the lineup of F2 here in the front row. You want to maintain that. Right? Lessen the errors on the serve. Just make it consistent. Make the opponent's passers move. And that should be okay.
Fajardo has 3 players to work with. But boy, EJ Lauro has been swinging.
That's right. We call that a tandem attack. And it's always difficult to execute because the blockers will be always there. So, nasa setter yun. And very good hit from Lauro to finish it.
Baliton also looks like this is like the best shape we've seen her since her college days. Very active, very mobile here for CHERY TIGGO. Chance here, Baliton.
Oh, that's a second row. That's a setter.
Oh, what a set! Oh!
Let's see.
EJ says no. But Joy De Imos and Nestor Mathematicos say it's F2 point. You be the judge
that
here.
would be a tricky call, but here's the replay.
That's tough. That's tough. And
very tough.
we do have, as we said here in the PVL, going to have a challenge system, but it's not yet in place.
Yeah. But 2/3 of the ball is up in the tape, so it hit the block.
One of the toughest calls in
Very
volleyball.
tough. Yeah.
Alvarez.
Alvarez playing so consistent.
Right, off the bench, Svijovic gives it away. KKD angles her body. Needs some life here, F2 does.
Check out from KD.
Right. Right in the middle of the hands of EJ Laure.
You know, Boom, that's a tactical skill for an attacker. It's not always like a...
Chamba.
It's not always like a hard-hearted tip.
Yeah, right.
You can always use the blocks. But that didn't go well. The blockers of CHERY TIGGO are set up in the middle. Yan yung sinasabi ko, no? Once the attack is happening in the middle, konting pressure lang yun sa block. So you want to make your attackers move swings and back rolls.
With a sharp serve.
Good serve.
Ivy. Back to her. Napitin ng konti.
Went down. Yeah.
Alam niya, napitin ng konti, pero nalunod ng konti, pero inabot pa rin. It helps that she is long. Ivy Laksina is long.
Ang gusto ko din sa bata niya is her relaxed posture.
Right.
Hindi siya nagte-tense up.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
So if there's any surprise coming back at you, madali mag-respond. We're seeing a lot of good defensive serves from both teams.
Oh,
yeah.
Faking the attack, then setting it up, but it's still alive.
Free ball coming from F2.
Jasmine opens up to Laure, hopping. Alvarez, long rally here. Back to EJ. EJ!
There you go.
Soft kill.
Ganda ng maturity ni EJ. No? A balanced combination of strong hits and soft hits. There you go.
Ganda no save ni Buding doon.
Oh, diba? Off-system attack.
EJ has been spectacular today with 11 points on 10 attacks and 1 block. With the bounce, sabi nga ni Coach Babe, she's got the bounce back.
Yes.
She's got the swag back. She's got the swing back. And the power is back. The tip. Kanadang na naman.
That's a very clean shot.
That one was clean too for Kalei Mao. What are you seeing with Svijovic, Elena Svijovic so far, now that we have a sample size of 2 sets and almost a third set?
On the last set, Helena showed us a very good angle shots on the wings. No? Medyo, I think, she's being too picky on the back row. The low sets kanina.
Pinamimigay niya, no?
Yeah. No? For me, that is a very good height. He could always just decide to go to it, for it, and yung momentum ng katawan niya will deliver the ball to the end.
Pero pag nandito siya sa
Pag
open,
nandito siya, oh yeah.
Gustong-gusto niya tong tong angulo to, no? Down the line.
Straight.
Elena Svijovic with 6 points so far. 7-all, third set. Fajardo goes for the 1-2. Oh, great reaction by CHERY.
Sayang na save. But there you go, both setters are getting offensive right now, no?
8-2, 8-7 rather, sorry, for F2. back inside the action of the Phil Sports Arena. And speaking of, around the arena, Sam Corrales with Ty Birria and Ayel Estraniero. Sam?
Yes, joining us now are the Signal HD Spikers looking out for their former competitors here. We have Ty and Ayel with me. So let's start off with you, Ty. I know you girls came from practice. So what made you decide to come out here to really observe your competitors and your teammates?
Well, first of all, I'm just a really big volleyball fan in general. I love watching. I really wanted to get a feel of the atmosphere in here. Last weekend we played at a different gym, and we'll be playing here this weekend. So just get a feel of the court, the crowd, everything, and then I would never miss a chance to see an opponent. So, of course.
Awesome, and of course, joining us also is Ayel Estraniero. So, Ayel, can you tell us what it's like, having Ty as part of your squad at this conference?
Well, Ty is very nice. She radiates a lot of positive energy and very inspiring din yung effort niya, especially na hindi lang sa training, even outside training, especially na siya din nag-aya na to watch today's game, check out other teams, get to know other players. So, hindi lang sa training yung effort niya, but even outside the court, sobrang effort niya. And yeah, she's very nice and very inspiring.
Awesome initiative from Ty and of course Ayel, really putting out their teamwork for the Signal HD Spikers. So catch their next game on Saturday against CHERY TIGGO as we send it over back to the panel.
Team Awesome. The awesome job for Sam Corrales. And of course with Ayel and Ty coming off that win the last time out. Sila ang nag-welcome sa Akari nung last time and getting win number 1. So they're looking out for the next one. As Coach Babe said, volleyball players are always scouting, always watching.
Always, yeah, all the time.
9 all. Whoa, some extra juice on that swing for Kalemao.
I love that. That's the regular Kalemao that I always see.
That sound,
Yeah.
that bazooka sound.
It's not only fast, it's gonna be hard and fast coming at you.
Pag ikaw ang kabola niya sa overloading, ang bigat. Baliton gets the check. 10 all, third set, 2-0 for CHERY TIGGO.
So here you go on the first 10 points of the set. 10 all. May nakikita na akong smile sa F2 ngayon.
Okay.
Kanina nawala yan in the second set. But this time, mukhang mamamatch na nila yung energy nila with the...
Well, as we always say in volleyball, the game is never won in 2 sets.
That's right.
There's always, as you see, Vasha there, off the bench, Alina Bekar.
That's one thing they really have to control.
She's got so much power. Don Macandili.
Serving for the crossovers, Eileen Watt.
11 all, third set. And speaking of liberos, if you just missed it, Aragalang and Chang Abi. For today, as Pat, no, that's a little wide for her. Des Clemente will come back for Rem Kailing para matangkad-tangkad yung nasa harap.
Put up a good challenge on the net.
Ivy Laksina gets the cue from the bench. Where to serve it? 12-11. Let's go to the import, yeah.
Ivy.
Laure, inabangan ni Ivy. From behind. Paat digging. Svievich goes for the high hands. Dig pass. Chance ball for CHERY TIGGO. Laure.
Ooh, medyo nakuha na siya doon.
Access
That's a
denied.
good substitution from Coach Denson, no? I mean, not sub, but yeah, allowing Clemente to put up a challenge right there.
Sent back.
You know, kung may gagawin ka against CHERY, that's one thing that you really have to do.
Ito yung sinasabi mo.
Oo, ito.
KKD and Des Clemente shutting the door.
That's right. Yeah. If you can control EJ Laure at this point.
Torremdes, first ball. Paat from behind. What a dig by Ivy. Ay!
Ay, tumama sa net. Anong nangyari doon, Coach Bates?
Communication, my friend. Yeah. That situation, middle let go, swing hitter will get the ball all the time.
Middle let go.
Yeah, middle let go. You have to set the tempo for the squad to transition for an attack, right?
Alvarez serving.
Serve.
12-13. Fajardo opens up. Alvarez gets the point.
F2 is getting their groove right now.
Yes.
And yun ang importante. Si Alvarez, kanina on the second set, was an image of consistency for me in the second set. All he has to do is continue, talk to your setter all the time. Kanina kasi the setter was si Tonelada.
Si Iris, oh.
Iris, yeah.
Ayan, balik si Caf.
Yeah.
Kim Fajardo. Svijovic.
Ah, there you go.
That's what you
Hindi
said.
na to fake.
Hindi na fake.
Hindi na fake to. Tinuloy na niya talaga.
We saw that a lot in college. We saw that a lot when they won a championship. She's also going through, she went through some nicks and dings and her own injuries. Yeah. But I've always loved her swing. And kontrapelo pa kasi kaliwete.
That's correct.
Alvarez, mishit.
She was caught under the ball.
14-all. 2-0 lead for CHERY TIGGO. How much will you bet babawi ng isa si Kim Fajardo?
I think so too.
Mao receiving. Not a solid hit there by Clemente. Svijovic, binantayan yung down the line. Mao, medyo mababa. Mababa yung pasa, no?
Medyo.
And Coach Bokbok will call the timeout. Will not wait, will not wait. Yeah.
But this is still, yeah, this is 15-14, still too close. Yeah.
Compose lang natin sarili natin. Tandaan nyo, lamang na sila ng 2 set. So hindi umpisa sa atin to. Tayo yung mahabol. Kaya hindi tayo pwedeng lumaban ng dikitan. Okay? Kung makakuha tayo, lamang tayo 2, 3, i-maintain natin yung gano'n hanggang dulo. Kapitan natin to, hindi pa pwede yung mga alanganing galaw. Yung hindi alam yung gagawin. Lahat ng ginagalaw natin, kailangan sinasalita.
Choco Mucho. Sorry, Coach Babes, yung mga nakaabang. Choco Mucho. Flying Titans make the return. Also dealing with a lot of health issues in the last conference that hurt their possible entry into the semifinals. And they're going up against the reinforced defending champions, Petrogas Angels. Second game yan. That's another attack error, so we will go straight to the technical timeout. 16-14, CHERY TIGGO. You're watching the PVL Reinforced Conference right here on One Sports Plus. We asked you at the top of the coverage which team will start the PVL Reinforced Conference with a win. Either F2 Logistics or CHERY TIGGO ang siyempre pagpipilian. Let's see some of the responses. Ina Oriana, the team that will bag their first win today, will be F2, knowing that they are champion caliber with the addition of Lindsay Stalzer. Unfortunately, Ina, wala siya today. Glamazon says, I think F2 Logistics will win because of their chemistry ever since their own PSL days, where of course they won championships with Mao and Stalzer. Rooting for CHERY, says Enzo Demora. So excited to see Dindin's comeback and the Alina EJ USD connection. Jittery pa si import, but Paat is stepping up big time so far. You know, EJ can join us in the commentary.
I know, eh? It's a very on point.
Spot on. And his team, CHERY TIGGO, is ahead by 3. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, very solid, well-positioned block.
Joy Baron will come back for Des Clemente. Chloe Cortez. You can't just run in, as you know. So they are not going to allow. Okay, the interim captain, Kalaimao, talking to Joy De Imus. So they're going to be given a yellow card kasi I think that's
that's
happened.
That's a late substitution. But I like how Tenilaga went to the spikers and set up her attack system right there.
Let's see, they're down 3 here. Up. That will drop in. CHERY TIGGO with a 4-point lead here.
Sayang, that was a good set, no? The middle of CHERY TIGGO did not make it to the right position.
Misreceived. First ball. Galang and Mao. Miscommunication. And it is a 5-point lead and a 2 sets to love lead for CHERY TIGGO. Last ditch stand here for Coach Bokbok.
Okay, we just focus and take 1 point at a time. 1 point, 1 point. We cannot rush anything. Okay? Go to the sure. Okay? Percentage, higher percentage. Confidence.
Tuloy-tuloy lang, hindi pa tapos. Wala susuko. F2! Movers!
$19-14 is our score. Adi Maranyo on your screens. And libero today. Alternately with Aragala. Zarina Karandang with a 5-point lead. 1 point at a time, sabi ni Coach Bok. And a chance here for the girls in red. The block goes off the antenna.
That worked for Jasmine. The white ball.
Yep.
There we go. So that's what you do when you know that you're already set up with 2 blockers right in front of you. Use a white ball. Very good decision from Jasmine Nabor.
Ang ganda talaga ng form niya on the attack.
Oh, yeah.
20-14 for CHERY TIGGO. That's overcooked.
You're leading, no rush, use your 8 seconds, find the right spot.
I've always, sometimes, as we look at Aaron Velis, of course, looking over now, this CHERY TIGGO team, but sometimes you just need to take a breath in that
Right.
service.
Especially when you're leading.
Yeah. Back-to-back service errors.
And it's the same thing.
CHERY TIGGO can afford maybe 1 or 2, F2 cannot.
Yeah. But again, same thing. You have the same tool. You have 8 seconds right on your hand.
Minsan nga, sobra pa sa 8 seconds.
Oo, pwede na eh. Pinapalusot na.
Nakalusot eh. Wow,
That's
3 service errors in a row for both teams. Kaya kung ganyan lang, lamang pa rin siyempre CHERY TIGGO.
Of course, she can afford it.
Yeah.
She can afford it.
Clemente.
That's a good pass.
That's
a good
Oh, right on top of the ball.
That's right. Good pass, good set. Dalawang block off the net. Talagang, smorgasbord.
We got to give credit also to Puding and her job
Of
today.
course,
Has been so solid.
Started with her.
rolls it to the other side. Back set, but Fajardo with a pickup. Mao rolls it again.
Still a good pass.
Svijevic. Laure! And Laure scores. You're right. Svijevic with the effort, rolling, and still able to give a good pass.
A good pass. You can see when it's a good pass, you'll see the center not moving single step. So
Cherry
definitely started there.
Yeah, Cherry doing all of this, Coach Babes, without being reliant on that girl on your screens. Yelena Svijevic, not over-reliant, that is. 7-6 is our, or 7 rather, points for her on 6 attacks. So it's 23-16. That is our score right here at the Phil Sports Arena. 2 points away for win number 1 for Cherry Tigo. And trying to snatch a big one against F2 Logistics as Ivy Laxina slides for that point.
17-23. Now serving for the Hargo Movers, Kim Fajardo.
You have Laxina, you have KKD, and you have Mao in front. Nabor to Laure again. Pick up by Maraño. And to Remdes with a solid pass. Laure, too much of the angle there.
That's a good set. Is this a sign of medyo, tired legs are settling in? I don't think so. No? Ang ganda ng swing eh. Ang ganda ng spring.
Yeah.
Mali lang talaga yung angle.
But the power, the bounce is there. Yeah, it's back actually. It's really back. And Coach Kravitz will call a timeout here for sure.
This is a good time. You know, his team is not doing that. Konting tweaking lang. Give them a break.
He has been
back to the system.
And he's been calling some great timeouts also here in this match.
substitutions.
Sige, tingnan natin. Makinig tayo.
So, ganito gawin natin. One good pass, okay? Play one tayo. Middle, pasamahin. Mag-isa rin sa'yo dito. Okay, so, pag maganda yung play, pakita lang just ha. Pakita ka ng quick, pakita ka ng twist, pero bato mo sa open. Kung maganda, sige mo sa combination. Pag hindi, huwag mo pagsabungin siya dito. Pag galawin nyo to, kasi malaki, talagang dumudokit. So, kailangan gumalaw siya ng gumalaw. Okay? Maganda pa sa just. So, maganda pa sa tuloy. Atakin to.
Hey, let's go! Lakas tayo.
Coach, your thoughts on that timeout?
I like it. You know, ano nang gagawin mo? What are you gonna do? That's what the players want to hear from you. Whether you're in a
specific instruction.
specific, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So I like that. Get the middle, open up the net for your wing hitters, and you have more options.
Little mini run here for F2. Cut the lead down to 4.
Really good pass.
Good first ball combination play. Narinig natin yun just from the timeout.
That's right. So, yeah. So that way, everything is set on the first cut, which is the pass, and then the center builds up the attack to make different variations.
Match point tayo, Coach Babes and Shaya Dorador sent in to serve. Baliton goes to the bench. 24-19, looking for a sweep. Did you expect this, Cherry Tigo? Obviously, we know they would really give a great fight, but F2 down, but not yet out.
Not giving up.
Mao has been monstrous. 19 points on 17 attacks. 2 aces. Cherry Tigo looking for one good pass. That's one.
Nanggigilang. That's a good set. No block in the second tempo. All you have to do if you're the setter is just let your attacker know that I'm going to set it this low. I call it, boom, 1/1000 pop. 1/1000 pop. When the setter release the ball, you got less than a second to make the contact. So I would do the same. Make that play again, run the play again. Oh, not good pass there.
That's 3 match points saved. So a little, as we call in sports, a little scoreboard pressure on Cherry Tigo here. Timeout again, Coach Esteban. As this lead is down to 2. 24-22. 6-1 run.
Yun lang, galaw mo lang. Doon nagsimula ka doon sa gitna, tapos sinatake mo doon sa... Hey! No more errors, okay? No more errors. Pagka mabagal lang, ibigay mo na sa kanya. Okay? Pwede, supportan lang ikaw mag-guide doon sa likod mo.
Okay, go.
Hanggang uli ah.
Patience na. Chemi!
That elusive match point.
It has become a passing issue. No? So what you can do here is tama yun, define mo, define the role. If it's gonna be like 40% for the libero, give it to her right away. Bitawan na, ni Elena. Let's see.
There you go. Mao has been serving well. Back to Laure. Chance for Cherry, another recycled offense. F2 down 2. KKD. The board dives for the dig. But nervous moments. And Cherry Tigggo takes the sweep over the comebacking F2 Logistics team. 3 sets to love. This one ending 25-22 on a scramble play.
Wow, I love the way CHERY TIGGO distributed, activated all the attacks, giving pressure from set 1 to set 3.
Down 5 points in that first set. Turned it around with a 7-0 run, and they never looked back since. And F2 goes back to the drawing board. Remember, again, no Lindsay Stalzer for the F2 Logistics team, who go down in their first appearance here. We'll be back. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, we are minutes away from our second game. But first, we got some business to take care of in this first game on our Tuesday doubleheader here for your PVL Reinforced Conference 2022. A sweep for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers to get back on the winning track against the F2 Logistics, who are back here in the PVL. All right, take me through this third set, Coach Babes, because it was tighter when we started. You actually thought, oy, eto na, mukhang bumalik yung sigla ng F2.
Well, I have to go first with CHERY TIGGO.
Yes.
On the very obvious of the first set, parang magasman, you know, everything's happening too slow. Some are not working. Some of the systems not working. But they're actually exploring it, you know, exploring all the systems, and in doing that, na-activate kagad ni Jasmine all the spikers available for her. And it paid off all the way to the last set.
And again, the error numbers of F2, they had 9, 8, and 9.
That's right, yeah.
So it's been a problem. It was
It's been a problem.
today.
Like I don't know if I can say this, but yeah, for me, I think it became an emotional game for F2 towards the last 2 sets.
Right,
no?
they were trying to get back and try to fire themselves
That's
up.
right. I saw a lot of eagerness, but over-eager at some point. No?
Well, you had Paat score 16, Laure 11, and then you had Svijevic and Baliton 7 and 5. All of that because of the distribution of your former setter, Jasmine Nabor.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there you go.
And she is with Sam Corrales, so let's check in with Sam. Go ahead.
Yes, kasama ko ngayon si Jas Nabor. Unang-una, Jas, congratulations sa inyo sa unang panalo ninyo this conference. Straight sets against F2. Ano yung naging susi sa magandang performance ninyo today?
Siguro yung mga nangyari nung last 2 conference namin kasi syempre from top, tapos naging bottom kami. So yun, every training talaga, yun talaga yung pinanguhugutan namin. And syempre yung tiwala na binibigay ng coaches sa amin and yung mga teammates namin sa loob ng court, inside and outside the court. Ayun po.
Ano naman yung impact ni Yelena Svijevic at yung mga iba pang new additions sa CHERY TIGGO squad this conference?
Si Ate Elena kasi hindi siya ganun ka-vocal pero sobrang ramdam mo siya sa loob ng court. Parang hindi mo makikitang bad mood siya kung pangit man yung nangyayari sa loob ng court. Parang nakakadala yung pagiging good vibes niya and yung parang lagi siya nakangiti. So lagi kami nakangiti kahit pangit yung nangyayari sa loob ng court.
So she is the someone who brings good energy to the team. Jas, may mga gusto ka bang batiin after this game?
Binabati ko po sila Mama, yung Nabor family, Adorador family, and yung CHERY family. Thank you po, Ma'am Ada, Sir Romel. Ayun po. Ma'am Ada, Sir Romel! Ay.
All right, thank you so much and congratulations to you, Jas. Let's send it over back to our panel.
Cannot contain their happiness, and why not? They are off to a great start here, the Reinforced Conference. While they were exiting the court, tumingin pa sa'yo si Jasmine, parang a nod of acknowledgement na parang, Coach, okay ba? Okay na okay.
Okay na okay, syempre.
Jasmine Nabor orchestrating so well for CHERY TIGGO, taking their first win of season, or make that of the Reinforced Conference 2022. And we want to thank Coach Babes Castillo for being here today. Welcome to the PVL. Awesome job, and we'll see you again.
Thank you, of course.
But in the meantime, we don't stop here in the PVL because up next, the Petrogas Angels, who are the last champions back in 2019 of what we call the Reinforced Conference. The last time we actually had a Reinforced Conference pre-pandemic. So they are technically the defending champions. They will go up against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who are hopefully healthy, healing, and ready to go. That is our second game, and it's all happening here on One Sports and One Sports Plus and the Signal Play and Smart Giga Play app.